Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm PT McBee,
And I'm youngsnipe.
and we're TNC Creations. Today, we're going to take a look at installing the Sphax texture by PureBD Craft onto Cloud 9.
Yes, and I haven't actually done any of this before, so this is going to be a learning experience for me as well. I will try to ask as many questions as I have.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is open up your whatever internet browser you use and go to bdcraft.net. Once you get into bdcraft.net, you're going to find this window. And you need, for all of the Sphax textures for Minecraft, the first thing you need to do is go into your download section and scroll down to Pure BD Craft for Minecraft. And that's this one right here. Now, if we take a look, we can actually put in 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, 128, all the way up to 512-bit textures. And what this is 16-bit is, I think that's what Minecraft is already running, is a 16-bit, but it's a really low quality, and the higher number you go, the higher the quality is. But the higher quality also means that you're going to need a better machine in order to do it. Now, Sphax, this site should show you kind of what you're capable of. If you see here, I should be able to comfortably run 128-bit textures.
So the check marks kind of mean you can run them, but they're not your best, and then the green thumb up means that that's optimal.
That's correct. Now, if you're running a server or anything else or doing recording like we are on our computer, the optimal might not be optimal simply because you want to be able to save some resources for your computer. So you go in, you take a look, and you've got for Minecraft version 1.8 as well as version 1.710. So if we click on the version 1.710, it's going to open us up to an AdFly site. Now this AdFly site, this is where people are making their money by putting their uploads up. Just watch on the top right-hand corner here, and you're going to wait for this skip ad button. Once the skip ad button comes up, click it, and you're going to be taken to a new window where your download should automatically start. You want to remember whereabouts you've saved this, guys, because you're going to need this here in a minute. I'm not going to save it because I've already got it downloaded, but close off that window and you should be just fine. So once you've got that downloaded, saved onto your desktop or wherever you save it, you want to go into your Curse client. Now, in here, you're going to click on your version of whatever game it is you're wanting to install your Sphax texture for. In here, we're doing Cloud 9 today, so I'm just going to click on it. I'm not going to click the play button. And up here on the top right, I've got these three dots. Click the three dots and click Open Folder. Now this will open up where your install is. This is where you want to put all of your resource packs. And the ones I've downloaded are these ones here.
So how'd you get all those other ones?
I'm going to show you here right away, Young. So I'll go back into that folder actually, and we're going to take a look at what some of the mods are. If you go into your mods folder, you're going to see that we've got Age of Ascension 3.13, we've got Apple Core, Aroma Core, Bibliocraft, Botania, things like that. Now, something like Botania, we've got version, it's for 1.7, and it's version 204. So if we go back into our PureBD Craft site, and we put in Botania, up in the search engine up on the top, we should be able to search this site just for the Botania textures. Now, there are patches that you can get that are listed under the patches, but these aren't always the newest, and they're not all listed there. So if we take a look here, the top result is for Botania. It's for Minecraft 1.7, and it looks like it's got all the textures. So we're just going to click on that one, open it up. And then you're going to see a page that's going to look similar to this. Now, if you scroll through this, you're going to see where some people have made modifications to the texture, something they didn't like or something they've added on. So you can kind of scroll through this for them, but the best way to go is really to take a look right in the top post.
So, and then you need to remember what type of quality you can handle?
That's correct, Young. You want to make sure that if you're going with 64-bit or 32-bit, you always want to stick with that. You don't want to mix your texture bits because you do get complications. Things won't work as you expect. So you click on your download button. Again, it's going to take you to another site. This one's going to take us to MediaFire. I'll just kind of let this load through. It's preparing the download. Again, you click on the download button and it'll save it to your computer. Save it somewhere where you're familiar with, some place that you can get a hold of it. Because again, you're going to have to copy that into your Minecraft installation folder underneath of your resource packs. And all of these are installed here. So now, I'm just going to quickly boot up our server. And I'm going to launch Cloud9. So I'm going to click the play button here. And we'll let this go through its process. Now, I currently do have all of the textures installed, but what we'll do is we'll quickly uninstall them and then we'll reinstall them so we can see what the difference between the two are. And hopefully when I get into game here, I did remember to stay in cheat mode so that I don't have anything attacking me when we get in there.
Yes.
Now Minecraft's going to take a minute or so to load up. You'll notice that your boot screen is different. That's part of the Sphax texture as well. But we'll just cut right back in as soon as this Minecraft is loaded up. It takes a minute or so. All right, so here we go. Here's Minecraft loaded up. Just going to go into a multiplayer game here, go into our server so we can take a look and see what it looks like in vanilla before we go in and apply all of those textures.
F11 quickly. There we go. Now we've got a full screen.
All right, so here, it takes a minute for this all to load up for me for some reason, but it's probably because I'm doing the recording. Now here we go, this is a vanilla texture. You can see that everything is fairly normal for vanilla Minecraft. Taking a look at the thermal expansion stuff, the pipes. I think the compact storage stays the same. Here's our Tinker's berries. We'll take a look at a little bit of cobblestone here, cobblestone stairs.
You know, if we were playing with a vanilla texture, I would definitely have to change the look of the base.
You'd have to change the look of the base.
Yes,
eh?
the granite doesn't make a good floor.
It isn't very... Whoops.
Whoa.
Whoops. Okay.
Well then.
That's fixed. All right. So we're gonna change this up, and what we're gonna do is just go into our options, go into your resource packs, and for most of you who have used a texture before, you'll recognize this screen. You install your Sphax texture this way. Now, if we just install the one, it's only going to change the vanilla Minecraft textures. What we want to do is actually install all of these, and I'm just quickly clicking through. You can uninstall them by clicking an X, and we'll just show you that here in a minute.
So, one thing I did notice is that there's up and down arrows beside an X.
Yes.
On the different patches and stuff. What
Correct.
do they do?
It's just for changing the order in the list, I think, Young.
Oh, so like some have different priority over others in case you enjoy one texture for this item, but both textures have that item.
We can't change... I don't think this is going to change anything other than kind of its order in this list.
Oh,
because
okay.
if we've got duplicate textures in here, it shouldn't work. It should actually give us... Minecraft should give us some troubles.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to click that done button here again and figure out why it is that it decided it wanted to take its time. I think it's probably because we just changed the order of things, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. So now we're retextured, and you can see the conduit has changed. The thermal expansion stuff has changed. Our Tinkers has changed. Well, like you noticed there, Young, that granite looks a lot different. Here's our cobblestone is different. Even our water texture is different. So this is kind of my preferred way to play Minecraft. I don't know how people can see ores without it.
And the advent of Ascension in the top right did change.
Oh, it did too, yes. So the textures for Advent of Ascension are in here. Now, I'm just going to take you over here because there are some textures that I haven't got installed, such as Pam's Harvest Quest And I believe it's forestry is the other one that I didn't do. So we've got forestry for Minecraft. There's some appetite here. Now, people might wonder, well, why would you leave some of your textures out? Remember that as you increase the texture bits on your Minecraft, it's going to slow down how fast it works. So if you find that you install a whole bunch of textures and all of a sudden you're getting lag, block lag, render lag, go into your resource packs and start taking these out. And you just click on the X button beside these and it'll remove them. So the ones that you kind of feel like you can do without, get rid of them so that you can speed your machine back up. Now it changes the textures of your chests, it changes the textures inside your part builders. My pig got out.
How did your pig get out?
I have no idea, Young.
Okay.
That's interesting. Now, one thing you will notice is sometimes in some of these interfaces, if you're not using the right texture version, your boxes won't line up. So that's another reason that you might want to uninstall some of your textures, is if they just don't work. Going through the route to get your texture packs that we went through, you can end up with textures that aren't made for the version you're running. Versions are continuously changing. There's some of them you're going to run into are beta versions, and they're fine. I'm using quite a few beta texture versions, and I don't have any troubles at all. But if you've got any questions, just go ahead and ask in the comments, guys. We'll try to keep an eye on it for a while here, at least for the next couple of weeks, just to make sure all of you have got an understanding of how to do it. But hopefully that helps.
Yeah, one thing that you might notice in our Cloud9 series, I have textures missing that he does have, like the thermal expansion, for example. I have those off just because they slow down my computer way too much.
Right. Seem to get way too much lag.
Yes.
Okay. And that's, I mean, a 2010 Mac Mini running Windows recording Minecraft. We can expect that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have liked the tutorial, help us out by clicking that like button just so that we kind of know how you felt about it. We were a little bit nervous doing this. It's not our typical type of recording, but
it was interesting.
It was. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I'm PT McBee.
And I'm Young Snipe.
Thanks for hanging out, Joe.
Bye, guys.